Hello, so today we are going to discuss very important information or news regarding basically the France. So there is a news that France government is going to collapse because of this no confidence motion has been passed in the assembly of the France. So why it happened we are going to discuss everything. तो think ये जो इसका बैकग्राउंड अगर देखें बैकग्राउंड ये था कि फ्रांस में जो गवर्नमेंट थी उन्होंने एक बजट पास किया था और बजट में क्या हुआ कि दे हैव प्रपोज्ड ए कट इन द बजट. कितना कट किया? अराउंड 60 बिलियन यूरो दे एक्चुअली कट इट. कितना? अराउंड 60 बिलियन euro. That spending they has been they reduced basically. So they basically reduced the pension also, and because of that people they were not happy. Even जो opposition political parties थी they also not happy. अब now first we need to understand about the election, okay, in France, okay, that happened earlier, the snap election that has been conducted by the President Macron. So we need to understand about that background first. So background is this: in France basically the political party, if we divide, some are left wing, some are right wing, some are center, okay, right wing, clear? These are the political parties. अब here the thing was this कि जो फ्रांस president, that is Macron, he was having his own political party, correct, with some coalition has been formed that is called as ensemble coalition, correct. One coalition, say for example in India we are having NDA, national, okay, that is Democratic Alliance, and this India Alliance. These political parties are there. Same way this is also a ensemble coalition. This is basically led by the President Macron. So यहाँ पे Macron's own party plus other allies from the center right, these were the political parties, okay. But when election has been conducted, then at that time President Macron was actually expecting that people are going to vote to his own political party or allies of the center right. That means he was aware, he was expecting the center right is going to win the election. But what happened? People basically have given more vote to the left party as well as right party, but not that many vote to the center right political party. Correct? So because of that, neither of these political parties they were having basically a majority in the National Assembly. Up since there are no political party which are in majority in the National Assembly, now president need to choose prime minister. होता क्या है कि normally by conventions president need to choose that prime minister who belongs to the largest political party. So here largest political party was not the center right, but largest political parties was coming from the left and as well as right, but not from the center right. So what President Macron has done, President Macron has actually elected the president from the center right political party that was in minority. That means Bernier, he became the prime minister. So now see, the prime minister belongs to that political party which is not having any basically the majority in National Assembly, that is the lower house of the French Parliament. We will discuss that later now. For example, if you check French Parliament, it consists of basically two houses, National Assembly and the Senate. National Assembly is considered as a popular house, just like a Lok Sabha in India. You can just consider it just like Lok Sabha, and Senate it is just like a Raj Sabha. Clear? So this is basically a directly elected house. है इसमें total 577 members are there. They call that members as deputies. We call members. Like in India, we are having 545 members. They are having 577 deputies. But in Senate, they are having 348 senators. Like example, in our Raj Sabha, we are having 245. And these senators, they are indirectly elected. In India also, Raj Sabha members are elected indirectly only, and these members are elected directly, correct? Two round of systems are there, like first round mein through absolute majority, and second round mein if they are not able to win, then with simple majority they used to win the election. So that is how French parliament is, two houses are there. So prime minister actually basically representing this National Assembly only. So left wing party, right wing party or center right party we have discussed, that is related to the National Assembly. So French prime minister basically Bernier, he was belongs to that political party which is a minority political party National Assembly. Okay, it's just like that India में prime minister actually belongs to that political party which is not in majority in the Lok Sabha. अब सोचो example, if prime minister actually going to introduce any particular bill in the Lok Sabha and he belongs to the minority political party, not the majority party, whether he can pass the bill, answer is it is not possible. Same case happened here also. When actually president, the prime minister want to reduce the budget, he want to cut the budget and he want to pass the budget from the National Assembly, since he belongs to the minority political party, he was not getting that support. So because of that, he wanted to bypass this National Assembly. For example, in India also we are having a feature of ordinance making, where actually whenever either house of the parliament or both the houses of parliament, when they are not in session under article number 123, then president can issue an ordinance. Same way here also, National Assembly, for example, there is one article number is there, that article number is considered as in the French constitution, article number 49.3. It says that the prime minister can pass the bill even without actually introducing in the assembly. That means without getting passed in the assembly, still prime minister can pass the bill by using article number 49.3. Clear this? So this is what prime minister has done. But whenever prime minister will do such things, immediately within 24 hours, no confidence motion will be issued against that. If opposition party they want, they can basically issue a no confidence motion. If no confidence motion pass, then prime minister need to resign. This is what happened in the current scenario. That is what French government collapsed. Clear? Now next thing, for example, France basically is having a semi-presidential system. It is not like parliamentary system or, for example, president system. It is basically a French semi in the sense, one side is president, another side is prime minister. आप बोलोगे in India also we are having president as well as prime minister. India president basically is not directly elected, but in France president is directly elected and prime minister is appointed by the president. I told you prime minister is appointed by the president, so president is going to appoint that person as the prime minister who actually belongs to the largest party, correct or not? But again in this particular scenario, the President Macron has appointed the prime minister from that party which is not the majority party. This much is clear now. That is called France semi-presidential elections. Now next if we move. Now एक situation of this called the cohabitation. You need to understand because you are having in the syllabus the comparison of the French constitution with Indian constitution. So cohabitation is a situation when president and the prime minister both belong to the different political party. What will happen is now the political agenda, the policy agenda of both prime minister and president that will not same. So there will be a conflict. So because of that, it is not possible to run the government. It is not possible to give the governance. It is just like that only. For example, in a state, we are having a governor and we are having a chief minister. If the ruling party at the center is different and the ruling party at the state is different, so ruling party at the state may governor will be appointed by the central government, correct or not? So now governor belongs to the different political party. Ultimately, he belongs to the different, and chief minister belongs to the different political party. Then there is a clash will happen. For example, like in case of West Bengal, we have seen there was a lot of clash between governor and the CM. Same situation is a cohabitation situation also. If president belongs to the different political party and prime minister belongs to the different political party. Now, I told you about the article number 49.3. Article number 49.3 says that a bill can be passed, without even, voting in the National Assembly if Prime Minister use article number 49.3 and he can pass the bill. But for that, what will happen is a no confidence motion is that no confidence motion need to be introduced within 24 hours. Now we are going to cover no confidence motion. So no confidence motion comes under article number 49. Here two important articles will come. Article number 49.2 and there is one article number 49.3. So here we are discussing about the French constitution. So article number 49.2, it says that standard basically no confidence motion, and this is automatic no confidence motion. Automatic in the sense कि whenever prime minister pass the law without considering the National Assembly, then within 24 hours this no confidence motion can be issued. Clear? And if this no confidence motion passed, then prime minister need to resign. This is what happened currently. And standard no confidence motion simply means that opposition basically with support of 10% deputies. 10% deputies in the sense 10% members. If opposition want, then opposition can actually with the 10% members they can pass it, correct? 10% in the sense आप समझ सकते हो around 58 deputies out of 577. If they introduce a motion that is no confidence motion, then if they pass it by absolute majority, in India also we are having absolute majority, then prime minister stands removed. That is article number 49.2. But today the current may whatever the news it is about this Article number 49.3, automatic no confidence motion. This actually issued in that particular case when Prime Minister has passed the bill without considering, without vote from the National Assembly, then immediately it is the constitutional requirement that within 24 hours, basically no confidence motion need to be passed. If it is passed no confidence motion, then Prime Minister stands removed. That is what Article number 49.3 is. So this is what happened in the current situation in basically France. Up now, what is the impact of India? See, impact will this key. France need to wait, I think, for the July 2025. Then only, because see, if once Prime Minister actually needs to resign, then it is the duty of the President, that is Macron, President Macron in France, that to actually choose another person as the Prime Minister. Correct or not? Or the same person will continue. If he failed to find another person as Prime Minister, then same person who against whom this no confidence motion has been passed, that person need to continue as a caretaker Prime Minister. So this thing will continue till July 2025. Then only a fresh this election can be conducted in the National Assembly. Correct or not? So the thing is, when no confidence motion is passed, if Prime Minister resign, then France President is having two choices: either to select one more guy as a Prime Minister, or to dissolve the National Assembly for the new general election. Clear? But new general elections you cannot have, because already 1 year has not been done yet, because either after 5 years you can do one new general elections, or after at least 1 year gap should be there from the last election, then only you can have the new general elections. So we are waiting for that 1 year gap. Then only in July 2025 new general elections can be possible in the National Assembly. Till that, French president need to continue with the old prime minister. Because of that, since the France prime president or prime minister, they are not having majority in the assembly, so they will not able to pass most important bills, most important law, or budget also will be the issue. Correct or not? So what the impact will happen on India? Basically, impact in India will not be that big. Basically, only thing is the France government will not able to take a decisive decisions in the terms of any cooperation that is happening in the field of nuclear, in the field of, for example, advanced technology, in the field of, for example, science and tech, anything. They will not able to take a decisive decisions as soon as possible. So only this limited impact will remain at least till July 2025. I hope you understand the topic, and thank you, and keep watching more such videos in the next. Thank you.